this guide on how to complete the beast from Beyond the Easter egg. So what you want to do first is turn on the power, which is by picking up Neil's head. So you want to come over here. So you want to jump down in this hole. Be careful not to jump actually in the hole. You want to jump there, where you see the green flare. Then you're gonna come over here, pick up Neil's head right here, and then you want to go back to the spawn, and you want to place in this monitor over here, the console itself. Put it in here. Now what that's gonna do is the next round that you end is gonna stop spawning cryptids, so it's gonna spawn zombies. So that's what you want to do real quick. You want to end the round because you want to have zombies to make it more easier. Now this next step for the Easter egg, you have to do 2 skulls for the Ghost and Skulls Easter egg, for this Easter egg. So for the first skull for Ghost and Skulls, or Skull Breaker on this map, you want to find a utility box which can spawn at 3 locations every game. It's random every game where it's gonna be for you. So first location can be here by the water trap, the electric trap here. And you actually need explosive weapons for this, so you can either or grenades. So you can either cook a grenade at it or use an explosive weapon. So you can use the grenade launcher as well on this OSA weapon. So you wanna shoot it, and then the skull is gonna pop out. So what you wanna do is just shoot the skull, and that's it. Now you have acquired the first skull for Skull Breaker. So that's the first. So like I said, there's 3 locations. I'll show you the other 2 locations. So that was the first one. Second location can be right up here. It's right here next to PhD or Bomb Stoppers. It's gonna be right up here. And then the last location is gonna be up here. It's gonna be inside here in the cargo hold. It's gonna be right up there. So that's all 3 locations. And once you turn on the power, you want to come over here and hit this button here, which is going to cause Neil is going to shoot the lasers and open a portal up there that's closed. Now for the second skull, the second skull for the Ghost and Skulls for the Easter egg, you need to stand on an X. So depends on how many players you are. You have to stand on, of course, all 4 X's. Each player has to stand on an X. So I'll show you all the X's locations. So here's the first one. It's right up here. That's the first one. Second one is going to be down here. Right there. Third one is going to be over here. Right there. And then the last one is going to be all the way over here. Right there. So when you stand on this X, it will cause a circle. So like when you stand in, I'll show you what happens. It's gonna start a circle sequence. Now what you have to, so you guys see the circles here. So once you start on the X, it is like when everybody is standing on the X correctly, then the X the circle will spawn, of course, whatever you're standing. So how this works is when you're standing in the circle, you have to make sure you stay in it for a full minute. It might be longer than that, but like for a full minute. So what you have to do is stand in the circle the entire time without leaving it. You're not allowed to leave it. And you have to kill all the zombies so they don't push you out. That's how the second skull works. So you just gotta keep going until the circle is done. Now if you fail this, if you leave the circle, or if you miss this to grab the skull after the circle, what you have to do is, if you fail this process, you have to just end the round. You just have to go to the next round and try it again. So there you go, the circle's done. So now what you want to do, you have to look around the room where the skull is, and you have to make a jump for it and hold the interact button while you're in the air to grab it. If done correctly, the laser weapon will spawn here, which is called the Entangler. You want to grab that because you need it for the Easter egg. Just grab here. There we go. Now, the poorly opened, you wanna go all the way over here. Go through here. Open this door. Now we need to open up Pack-a-Punch, so we need to find 3 bridge parts for this. So I'm gonna show you guys all the 3 bridge part locations. So the first one is gonna be right here outside the theater. It's gonna be right here next to this burning car. So you wanna hold square, pick it up. And the other 2 are over here. The second bridge part is gonna be inside here, where you picked up the entangler inside the cargo hold. So there's the entangler, and it's gonna be right here. So you wanna pick it up. There we go. And then the last one is gonna be all the way over here by the electro trap, where Electrocarius or blue bolts. Want to come over here. So there's blue bolts, and here's the final bridge part. There we go. Easy as that. Now the way to Pack-a-Punch is you can go 2 ways. You can go either this way, up the stairs there, and it's gonna be a door that you can buy there. But I usually always go this way. I'm sure a lot of people does that too. It's best to go this way. So you want to go this way right here. Open this door, and then you're gonna be outside here in the snow area. So what you want to do is just the 3 bridge parts that you picked up. You just want to go ahead and place them here. Finish constructing bridge. Walk through the bridge, and now you have access to Pack-a-Punch. So what you want to do, the next step for the Easter egg is you have to obtain 4 floppy disks. I'm gonna show you how to get them. So for the first one, you have to kill a phantom cryptid. So there's a way to spawn a phantom. The way you do that is going out inside the Pack-a-Punch room and then exiting it quickly as possible. That's it. You can stay there for as much as you want, but you can just leave as soon as you get in there. So here's this floppy disk right here. Will always spawn here every game. So when you come to Pack-a-Punch over here, make sure you always grab this one. This one spawns there every single game. But the floppy disks are like different every game, like different pictures. So in my game, like you see right there, it's like a triangle with, you know, or not a triangle, it's like a V and just a plate, I guess. Now, I recommend you kill the phantom right here, because we're gonna put all the floppy disk into Neil right there. So kill a phantom, and then you have to find where he dropped the floppy disk. You gotta remember where you killed him. So now look at this floppy disk. Again, this randomizes every game, so you guys have to remember the pictures, how they look like. Because you have to put him in. You have to put him inside Neil right there in the correct order. So, for example, yeah. So I always recommend you kill the phantom there because it's next to Neil. Now for this next floppy disk, you need to have the entangler like I mentioned before. So you want to come to this area over here, and there's the floppy disk right there. So entangle it. And then you want to shoot it in the vent over there for it to disappear. Just shoot it. And now it should be gone. If you miss, it's going to spawn back down there. So just keep going until it gets in the vent. Now, the floppy disk can spawn in quite a few locations from the vents. I'll show you all the locations it can spawn. So here's the first vent up here. It's going to spawn here. Second one is going to spawn here. This also randomizes every game where it's gonna spawn. Third one can be here. Fourth one can be here, which is in my game. And remember the picture. Fifth one can be here. And then the last one, number 6, can be over here, next to the magic wheel. Here, in the spawn room, right there. So that's 3 floppy disks so far. Now how to get the last one is there gonna be space helmets around the maps. So for this you also need the entangler. So like these helmets right here, space helmets. So what you wanna do is just entangle the helmet. There you go. And then you wanna bring the helmet all the way over here. Just keep your finger on the trigger, cause you need to have this helmet. You want to bring the helmet all the way over here and then shoot the helmet at this green monitor inside it to break the monitor in order for this room to open. So you want to shoot at the computer. If you miss, you can just go grab another space helmet, and there's plenty of them on the map. So once you come inside here, here's the final floppy disk. So remember the picture. So now you guys might be asking how you know which one you're supposed to put in the correct order. Well, this is how it works. There's gonna be papers around the map that shows you. So you have to match from top to bottom. So, for example, top, which is gonna be number 1, and then bottom, which is gonna be last. So you guys, you guys get what I mean? Yeah. Usually that's how it works. So let's say, for example, if this is my number 1, the V right there, because it's at the very top, and the last one is that one, number 4, because it's at the very bottom. So, you need to find the correct paper in the map that corresponds to all the pictures that you had during your gameplay in your game. So here are the first 2 paper locations. I'm gonna show you all of them. So here's one, and there's the second one here by PhD. Next one is gonna be over here. Wanna come all the way over here. They can also be on the wall. It's not just paper, it's also on the wall. Next one is here in the spawn room on the wall. You can see it right here. Then the next one, you want to climb up the ladder here in the spawn and look at this piece of paper. And then the final locations can be over here for the papers. So here they are. So you guys see, like these papers has been ripped apart from each other. So you might be asking which one is which. So actually, the first one and the third one are matched together, and then the second one and the fourth one are matched together. So keep that in mind. Number 1 and 3 are together, and then number 2 and 4 are together. So keep that in mind. Alright, now that you got all 4 floppy disks, you want to remember them. Remember the pictures. So let me do that real quick. You can call these pictures whatever you like, if that helps you to remember them. That's fine too. Okay. So you need to keep looking around the map on the wall or on the papers until you find like that paper or that wall has all the symbols, all the floppy disk symbols that you had in your game. And you need to look like which ones is number 1, 2, 3, and 4 from top to bottom. So I remembered all my symbols in my game right now. So I had this one. This is the one that I have on me right now. This one I had over there in the med bay. And then there's my last one right there. So let's say, for example, I have number 2. So you want to come over here and just put it in Neil. Insert this slot 2. And then I can grab this one. If you don't remember, you can go back and look. So this is these are all that I have. So this is my number 4. So you want to put it here. And then you want to come over here to the med bay. Grab this one here. Now again, you can go back and look if you don't remember on the wall or on the papers. Depends on which, like I said, this randomizes every game. You have to like look at the paper or the walls. As long as that paper or wall has all the 4 symbols in your game. So this is my number 3. This is my third one. And then of course the final one, which is number 1 from the Benzer. So you see at the very top. So so when you have the floppy disk in your inventory, make sure you look at the picture, how it looks like. You can even take a selfie if you want, or a screenshot. It's up to you. If you want to try to remember that easy that way. So that's my first one, because it's at the very top. So once you put in all floppy disks in the correct order, Neil should start turning yellow. He's gonna be a little bit confused. There we go. And now it's gonna be mad. So what Neil can do you have to be careful now. What Neil can do when he's mad, he can activate traps on you. He can shut doors on you, and he can shut doors. So you have to open them up again. And that's all Neil can do. So, but if you fail the floppy disk step, if you fail that, all you have to do basically is just 3 cryptids will spawn, 3 scouts. You just want to take them out, and then you have to keep restarting. So if you fail it, you can still do it in the same round, but the pictures might be same, but usually they change. The floppy disk can change in your game. So if you fail, it might be the same pictures or symbols, but usually they change. So then you might have to go look for another paper on the map, or walls. There's only one wall, the rest of them are just papers. The wall is only the one in the spawn room. So yeah, if you fail, they will change for sure, the symbols. So you have to go keep finding on the map until you find it. But once you've done this correctly, Neil gets mad. He was first yellow, he was confused, now he's mad. He's angry. So what you want to do is come over here back to the feeder. You want to use equip the entangler again. And then on this wall right here, you see the button over there. You want to entangle the button. And now you want to bring this button over here. You want to throw this button inside of the Beast from Beyond picture. So you can do which one you want. That one, this one here, one over here. You just want to throw this button into a Beast from Beyond poster. It doesn't matter which one, as long as it's a Beast from Beyond. So throw it in here. You know if you've done it correctly, because you will see it will get teleported. If you miss, it's gonna like go up in smokes. If you miss, that's okay. You just have to go back over here and just entangle it. But if done correctly, the button should be gone, as long as you throw it into a Beast from Beyond poster. Now you want to go in this portal here. Now this next step. Oh yeah, once you're back here in the medbay, activate go prone and hold square or whatever your interact button is. Activate this button, and it's gonna start a puzzle sequence here, which is pretty much horizontal and vertical measures. So, how this works is I'm gonna try to describe this the best as I can, guys. So, how this works is you can do this in any order you like. It doesn't really matter. So if you want to do vertical, you can do that, or if you want to do horizontal, you can do that too. It doesn't really matter. So how this works is you can also take a screenshot if that's easier for you, if you can't remember. So let me show you how I do this. So let's say this one, for example, horizontal. So I usually count 1, 2, 3, 4. So how this works is if I want to do horizontal right here, then that means I want to remember where they all are, because you have to hold square on them in the correct order, or whatever platform you're on. So this is my number 1. If you go down here, that's 2, 3, 4. Now this also randomizes every game, so keep that in mind. And like I said, if you don't want to do horizontal, you can do vertical. You can do which one you want, doesn't really matter. So 2, 3, and then 2, 3 again. But if you want to do vertical, then in my game right now it's it's 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 1, 4, and then another 1, 4. So I'm gonna do horizontal. So I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So you just want to remember the buttons, like how they are. And again, if you want to take a screenshot to make it easier, you can. So, but if you don't, you can just try and remember. It's not even that hard. This puzzle step is pretty solvable. It's not even really that hard. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, just once you're ready, go ahead and hold square on them, or whatever interact button you're on, whatever console you're on, or maybe PC. Just change them. And if done correctly, you're not going to be able to change them anymore. And now Neil's been hacked. Because we did the puzzle, we hacked Neil. Now he's happy again. He's back to normal. So if done correctly, they should all light up like this. And you're not going to be able to change them. So that's how that step works. Nothing really too difficult. You just want to remember where horizontal is or vertical. Like I said, I count 1, 2, 3, 5, starting from left to right. It's not real too difficult. Now once you hacked Neil, you want to come over here. You want to use the stand here where I'm standing right here, because this door will shut sometimes. You want to entangle Neil's head. And make sure you do not drop it. You gotta keep your finger on the trigger. You have to take Neil's head all the way to the pack-a-punch room. If you drop Neil's head, he's gonna be mad, and you have to end around before you can pick up his head. Now this door sometimes won't open, so how this opens 24/7 is stand close to the door with Neil's head and keep spinning in circles, like how I did it right there. Just spin in circles, and the door will open 24/7. Make sure you do that before the zombies overrun you. And if you waste a lot of time to bring his head to pack-a-punch, you're gonna have to hack Neil again. So that's how it works. If you drop his head, or if Neil gets hacked or unhacked, you have to go back and do the puzzle again, and then again try take his head to the pack-a-punch. But once you successfully do this, place his head in the monitor right here, carefully, and there we go. You should done this correctly then, because his head is gonna be in here at pack-a-punch. So now you're pretty much ready for the boss fight. So before you go in, recommend you get the Mauler, especially if you have the Sentinel. Venom X, Kendall's could be good. Atlas Annihilator is also another good weapon. FHR is another good gun. Double pack your weapons, get all your perks, stuff like that. But once you're ready, all the players have to hold square on the head here. So once everybody has hold square at the same time on Neil, you're gonna be teleported to the boss fight. So this first phase of this boss fight, you want to watch out for Neil. He's shooting lasers from that cannon up there. So what you want to do is watch the lasers where they're shooting, and out of the containers is going to spawn a rhino. You want to take these rhinos out. So the first phase, there's going to spawn 4 rhinos. So we killed 2 so far. And VPR is another good weapon for the boss fight. That's 3. Now number 4. And that's it. Now if you need ammo, just go to the ammo crate and hold square or X or F, whatever. Now quickly run over here and stand in this corner. It's gonna spawn a lot of scouts, and I mean a lot. So you just want to stand in this corner here. That's all. And just keep shooting them. Keep shooting. Until you see them not spawning anymore. Once you see them start spawning, you can either camp up here or you can run over here. Now it's gonna spawn phantoms and scouts, so you can stay in this corner here. This is usually how I do, so I can speed this process. Just stand in the corner here and kill them all again until you see them stop spawning. If you run out of ammo, make sure you go for ammo when it's safe, because you don't want to go for ammo if it's too risky in the middle, right here, because then you can like die easily if they get the chance to kill you. Quickly grab ammo once you see him stop spawning. Alright, now you want to camp up here. Neil is shooting lasers at you. Make sure you stay inside the container here and camp, because Neil is shooting lasers. But at this point, all the cryptos are coming, even Rhino. So if you see the Rhino, if you have to run, run. But try not to get yourself killed. You want to run around the circles. Or if you have a ninja weapon like me, you can be invincible from all the enemies. Like ninja weapons, I recommend that has an ability. The Stallion Marauder that I have. The DCM Shotgun. I don't remember what it's called, but there's another ninja weapon variant for that. The VPR has one, and there are tons of weapons that has the ninja variant. So once you waited a little bit, once you have camped up here for a little bit and waited, free terminals are gonna activate around the boss fight arena. What you wanna do is depends on how many players you are in the game. You have to activate these consoles real fast, especially with 4 players. Like you have to do that one as a teamwork. There's no chance like you can do that by yourself. Like you don't have a lot of time. On solo you have a lot of time, plenty of time. So you want to hit this. I recommend you go this route. So activate that terminal first, then jump down here, activate this one, and then the last one is gonna be all the way over here. Just activate this one, hold square on them, X, F. Then quickly try to take out all the enemies, because this next step it can be a little bit crucial. Quickly grab ammo if you need them. Also, if you want to try being more defensive, grab a sentry gun, and that way you can survive better. The sentry guns are really good for taking out the cryptids. You can actually grab 2 of them by yourself. Recommend placing one there, and then one up here. So you just want to place it. Now, what you have to do, in the middle, down here below me, there's a console. It starts a 100-second countdown. So what you want to do is just to survive for 100 seconds, and that's all. So once you activate the terminals in the correct time, you killed all the cryptids, and Neil's gonna start shooting lasers, and then this terminal below me, like I said, is gonna start a countdown, and you want to survive for 100 seconds, right there. So I got 78 seconds left, for example, right now. So that's all you want to do. You just want to survive. Now, like I said, if you have a ninja weapon, like me, like the Stallion or other guns, you can just basically camp in here, grab ammo whenever you need it, and just keep shooting, so they don't, you know, because they're just going to keep ignoring you. They're not even going to touch you. It's a really good thing to do. So yeah, you just want to survive until the timers run out. But if you want to run out and shoot them, then that's fine. That's up to you. Or if you don't want to risk it, you want to stay in here, then that's fine too. It doesn't really matter. At this point, Neil isn't shooting lasers anymore at you, so you're good to camp up here. This is actually the camping spot. Now, if you need to grab perks, if you go down, there are 5 perks up here you can grab for free, which is Bang Bangs, Tough Enough, Quickies, Up and Adams, and Raisin Stripes. If you don't have the ninja weapons, I recommend you run in the circles like this. So run like this, jump down here, try not to get yourself killed, and just keep and then just rinse and repeat. You can also jump this way, doesn't really matter. Then jump here, jump down, and just rinse and repeat. Run around the circles. It's best to do it that way. If you don't have the ninja weapons, one of the ninja weapon variants, ninjas. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. 1 second left. Now, once you see that 1 second gone, it's gonna say here hold whatever to activate. So you want to activate it, and it's gonna kill all the cryptids in the boss fight arena. Now quickly refill ammo. Now this is the finale of the boss fight. So what's gonna happen? Neil's gonna shoot the laser for the final time. He's gonna destroy the container, and 2 mammoths is gonna show. So this is the ending of the Easter egg. So what you want to do is just keep shooting these mammoths. These guys are a bullet sponge. They have a lot of health. So you just want to keep shooting them until they're dead. That's all. That's all you have to do. But this can take a while. It can take like between 10-15 minutes, something like that, until these guys are dead. Depends on how fast you're. Depends on if you're shooting them or, you know, like if you're hitting your shots on them perfectly. The fastest way they can die is as if you shoot them in the face. You can shoot them in the face. That's the fastest way you can kill them. You shoot them in the face. But like I said, you can do this faster. Depends on, you know, if you keep shooting them. If you're not like you're running around and wasting time. Just keep shooting them. And again, run around in circles like I showed you. Just use this to your advantage. Use this to your advantage. That's really. And since it's only these guys now, you can also come up here and grab your perks and shoot them up here a little bit. Doesn't really matter. Now at some points, these portals will open, and what it's gonna do, it's gonna spawn scouts. So you want to take them out as well. So you don't have scouts on you. These little fellas. So these teleporters will open at some point, and it's gonna spawn the scouts, so you want to take them out. Here's another thing. Sometimes when you shoot the mammoths, there's gonna be a lot of blue fire in the boss fight arena. So of course what you want to do is avoid the blue fire, because the fire can kill you really fast. So be careful not to step into the fire. And don't get too close. And don't get too close to these mammoths. They do a lot of damage. If you see a mammoth rushing at you, like if he does a rush attack, run, because if he hits you with that, he can like red screen you. Let's say for example, if you get hit by something and then he rushes at you and hits you, you will then insta die. So you have to be careful. Watch out for the blue fire. Yeah, these mammoths are a bullet sponge, so you just want to keep laying to them till they're dead. Now here's a thing that I can tell you guys when you know they're dead. So look at your money, for example. When you kill 1 mammoth, you're gonna get 4,000 points. So you're gonna get 4 kills. Don't see like the mammoths anywhere. Then make sure to look at your money. Because, like I said, if you kill a mammoth, it will give you 4k. So look at my money. If I kill one now, I will, for example, have 36k. Because I will get 4k for killing 1 mammoth. So that's pretty much how this final stage works. You just want to keep shooting them until they're dead, and that's all. Like I said, it will take a while. If you got strong weapons, like the best weapon in the game, Mauler Sentinel, can take these guys out really fast. Atlas Annihilator is another great weapon for these guys. EBR Bomber is also another great gun. Just want to keep shooting them. Oh yeah, and the cards I recommend for this boss fight is Reanimated, Explosive Touch, Stimulus, 5-second Muscle, Best for Last. And yeah, other great cards. Hero Reloaded is also good. Okay, so there we go. 1 died. So you guys saw my money. I went from 32 to 36k because I got 4k for killing 1 mammoth. So now that you killed 1 mammoth, now it's gonna spawn scouts and a phantom. A phantom will spawn sometimes. So once you kill the mammoth, you just wanna focus fire, kill the last one. Just keep shooting. But like I said, when you kill a mammoth, it can spawn scouts and a phantom. Phantoms are dangerous. A little bit. And there we go. Once you kill them, once you kill both mammoths, that's it. That's the end of the entire Beast from Beyond Easter egg. Congratulations, you have just completed the Beast from Beyond Easter egg. So like I said, once you kill the 2 mammoths, that's the end. You have completed the Beast from Beyond Easter egg. I hope this guide really helped you guys out. If it did, let me know down in the comments which Easter egg guide you guys want to see next on any Call of Duty game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace. Have a good day.